when people say the big three, they really mean Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach. But is that really the list, or was it just a moment in time? That's right. We are debating the big three of anime on this episode of the Amerime Junkies. Let's go. The intro is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Common Boss, Amerime Junkies. Jamal just got done eating a fucking. What the fuck was you just eating?
Cream cheese sandwich, bro.
There you go.
Cream
That's
cheese and
wild.
bread.
Cheese and bread. That happened. That actually just happened. But anyway, we're talking the big three anime. We're gonna go over the history of the big three, why people think those three are the big three, hot takes, and our personal big three.
I'm
But
Corey.
first, let's do introductions.
Yeah.
I do it over here.
Hey everybody, Corey Salted True Floyd. Also, make sure you check out the Geek Report right here at Amerime Media. Then down here,
Down below,
my favorite future ex-con, Demon Engine.
Hello, everybody. The demon is here to whisper in your ears temptation and desires of such a dark and wicked. I'm on one today, so hi, everybody.
All right, and Night Sparks, who
there we go.
I was about to start talking shit for no reason. Hey, what's up, Night? How you feel?
I'm chilling, sir. I am having a moment. I need to charge my phone, but I'm not going to disconnect again. I got you guys.
All right, everybody, keep your phone chargers handy.
All right.
But
So,
yeah. So this nigga wanted to talk this big three shit. Okay.
In the words of the great Kendrick Lamar, fuck the big three, nigga. It's just big me.
And I guess that would be Goku, right?
Who? Like, we're going to talk about the history of the big three, where it came from, where the term came from. It originated from the weekly Shonen Jump mangas that came out, and the ones that was selling the most at the time was Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach. They was selling the most over in Japan, and they was selling the most over here in the U.S. If you could get it. I mean,
listen, the big three now is a very subjective. It's a very subjective thing. I think it comes down to two categories: what generation and what genre. Because whenever people talk about the big three, it's always just going to be whatever's the popular stuff in the zeitgeist. And more than likely, it's always going to be some sort of shonen style show,
right?
Which kind of makes it. I mean, it's cool, I guess, sure, but again, it's also a generational thing because a lot of folks who don't only know about anime that's directly in front of them and directly behind them. They'll just be like, "Oh yeah, the big three is this, this, and this." I'm like, is it, or is it just because that's what you watch?
Yeah. I think the wildest aspect of that is there's such a gap between the start of the big three in terms of inspiration and the actual existence of the big three. Because the start of inspiration for the big three was Dragon Ball and Tsunami for a lot of people. And like,
Mhm.
there's so many shows that happen in that lineup and
Right,
exists between Naruto and Dragon Ball Z.
right. I mean, for us, the big three would probably be Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon,
Mm-hmm.
and it could be either Outlaw Star or
Mm.
Spike. You know what I mean? Like those was the three characters to us growing up.
I was a
But
huge Outlaw Star kid.
see, so was I.
Uh, I guess my big three when I was growing up, it would have to be Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon, and Pokemon with an honorable mention of Samurai Pizza Cats.
Okay.
Samurai piece of cats.
Samurai Piece of Cats goes hard.
That's a
My
reach
big
right there.
three would have to be Metabots, Monster
Oh,
Rancher,
ooh,
and Ronin Warriors.
Ronin
mm.
Warriors. I used to love Ronin Warriors. They tried to bring it back. It didn't hit the same.
Then it already started.
I think it started already.
Same thing happened with Metabots. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah,
And once you
it was one of those specific timeline era type of situations.
I equate this argument to like the NBA when people compare Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron. Right? They was just the best of their era. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like Jordan held it down, and then once he retired, Kobe took it, and once Kobe retired, LeBron took it.
LeBron ain't
So
take shit.
Oh man, here we go.
I
And,
go to a whole
and
different
the sad
argument.
and the sad part is, I'm trying to be like, don't think about it, don't think about it. But that barbershop arguing nigga inside me was like, what you say, nigga? Listen, LeBron, cool. He might be one of the best out there, but a GOAT, never.
I think LeBron's a goat.
Of course,
Definitely,
I think
he's
LeBron's a goat.
he's definitely by high status.
yeah, that nigga gets mad and he goes, we, all to another city. I'm like, bro, I'm like, you're the yo. I've never seen a traveling franchise player like like LeBron is the only traveling franchise player. I was like, oh, he'll play for your franchise, but as soon as he don't get his way, he'll leave.
But he's home in on the Lakers. He's home in LA. Most of the people
Because he's winning. Because he's been winning. The second you know, he's been able to pick who plays.
yeah,
Like
it's his team. He get to run it. So they give him the power to
no,
run it.
that's not how that's supposed to go. But sure, just to keep LeBron, I guess, because real goats just play where they are. Real goats, they have their dynasty is solidified because they stick to one team.
I don't know, yo. So I wanted to harken back to where we start with the big three, and I feel like LeBron's a reflection of One Piece because it was started on was it 4 Kids, which is such a
Yeah,
long shot compared to having the Reign of Tsunami the way Bleach and Naruto did, and it
yeah.
was still like, nah, I'm one of the big dogs of the anime world. It looked like because when One Piece started, it didn't look like it was going to carry over
At all,
at all.
at all. But why isn't Goku named mentioned more among the big three?
Because let's be honest, when it comes to it, he's kind of just gonna be there
Yeah.
above the three. It's just is. It's like because it's too you can't get rid of Dragon Ball Z to the point now that the merchandising alone is pivotal to Japan's economy.
Yeah.
Right. That's wild when I learned that. Like
Yeah,
Dragon Ball is pivotal to their economy. That's crazy.
yeah, like that.
I think it's I think it's
it's
also an
wild.
honor system type of situation, whereas all three of the creators of the big three have looked at Toriyama
Toriyama,
as big brother.
that's OG triple triple.
Yeah, yeah,
And that's definitely true. I mean, and they all mentioned it. So yeah.
I'm like they like their creators were more heartbroken than we were when Toriyama left.
yes,
Yeah, so
Because Toriyama, like they all personally knew Toriyama, right? And and like and like and like Knight said, like he was more a big brother, like a mentor to them dudes.
yeah.
So it's like
And I think that's a reflection of like their aspect of the culture, and even more so when you break down how big martial arts is to guys like Kishimoto, where you're just like, yo, the hierarchy system within dojos is so important
yes, it
and
is.
paramount in the way they follow through on stuff. So it makes sense for me to look at him just like, no, dog, like we wouldn't be nothing if it wasn't for Dragon Ball.
I mean, I agree. So that's why I asked, like, why isn't Dragon Ball a part of the big three debate? Like,
Because all right. With everything we just said, currently Dragon Ball is not the hottest anime out. It has a very strong fan base that
Yeah.
even with let's be honest, the mediocrity of Dragon Ball Daima, it's mediocre.
Mm.
It is like that. It's a mediocre show,
100%
but
agree.
but it has a large following because it's literally like Dragon Ball is like Doctor Who.
Mm.
It's a generational thing at this point.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Like even like like it's like even at its lowest, millions are still watching.
Yeah.
That's why. But that's why it's
There's
not in the
even
conversation of the big three. You have first off, if there's a competition for the big three, it is here and it is very very fierce and it gets a little thick.
mhm.
I know it's been done for a few years now, but I still put Attack on Titan at a big three.
I was going to get to that. I was going to get to that.
Yeah, my bad for jumping the broom on it.
It's cool. It's cool. Let's talk about it. I mean, like I said, like I like look at
I,
the big three. We
when
were
you
to say
bring
like
on Attack on Titan, I think it's like it doesn't have that conversation distinctively because it's paramount like partners in that kind of a battle is like my hero. Yeah, I mean it's such a gap in story direction differences for them to really be like a comparison for real, for real. Like you're not
Yeah,
going to look the feels you get from my hero in Attack on Titan at all for real, for real. It's an entire different landscape.
yeah, but you know what else? And this is why it will be in the big three. It's impact. Attack on Titan had a big cultural impact.
Okay. Here's my. I would give a big three for Attack on Titan, but it would have to be on the mentally challenging aspect. So I say if there's a big three with Attack on Titan, it would be with Death Note and Full Metal Alchemist.
mm. Saying that, who is the next candidates up for the big three? Black Clover, Attack on Titan, Chainsaw Man,
Uh,
Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon
yeah, I was
Slayer.
about to say that That
And I guess we could grade it on what you say, Corey, like impact. Like how much of a reach does it have to to the culture?
Yeah,
I mean, that
look
people
at
would like
shit,
put
look at Demon
this
Slayer.
above everything else.
Look at
I'd
Demon
say
Slayer.
Demon Slayer and My Hero is in the same bracket.
I don't
Definitely.
think so. I think
You don't
Demon
think
Slayer.
so?
I think Demon Slayer is way ahead.
Speaking of
Mm.
Demon
Like
Slayers,
like
Infinity Castle comes out in like 2 weeks, so
their
make sure y'all go see it.
their anime movies are absolutely crushing the film market whenever they come out. I'm talking like I'm talking I'm talking this movie does 9 figures. The first one did 9 figures.
What
Second
movie?
one, I'm talking about Demon Slayer.
You talking about Mugen Train?
Oh, Mugen
Yeah,
Train. Okay, I about to say what movie? Yeah, yeah.
yo, and mind
R.I.P.
you,
to my homie Rengoku. I actually got him
It was
as my
perfectly set up.
as my
Because if you
Scooby.
look at it, the entire first season of Demon Slayer was set up for Mugen Train.
yep. Like
So it was
like
like,
do y'all know? Mind you, Mugen Train came out in 2020. Do you know how much Mugen Train made?
How much?
Guess, guess.
Uh,
I'd say 4
in
mil.
term in terms of movie money, I say 100.
It made $507 million
Half a billy.
in 2020.
Half a billy.
And that was just
In
before COVID, right?
2020.
Yeah, that was during COVID.
Mm, mm.
That means they was paying tickets sitting 6 feet apart.
And let's be honest, the Infinity Castle and it being the last arc for Demon Slayer, like it's over after this. That's definitely gonna hit them same numbers,
Yeah, definitely.
which I find to be bullshit. If you ask me, how you gonna
You just don't want it
take?
to end.
Duh, that joint deserve at least 3 more seasons.
Hmm.
And nigga
I like
mad.
I like that it's wrapping it up though. I like that it's just like, yo, we don't want to do it forever, so we want to calculate this and move on, which is like, the opposite of what the actual big three doing. Because like
Right.
it's good to know that the quality of your story is being calculated to the point of its end, and that's why Demon Slayer is as strong as it is.
So does Demon Slayer deserves to take a slot among the big three?
Shit. The one they got out right now, it's at like 300 million.
And that's only in the Japan markets because they haven't hit over here
Yeah,
yet.
yeah. Like so, I think it's a very good candidate for the big three.
I think that's very true. I think the big three also, like, there's a caveat where it's like, yo, there's
Wait,
stuff that didn't get to breathe
hold
the
on,
air it
time out.
should have.
Wait. You said it didn't come out in the U.S. yet.
No, it'll come out till September 12th.
So it's at $300 million off of its Japan and maybe China's market.
Yeah.
No, China wouldn't do that. China would not. They wouldn't. Yeah. That. So wait, that's 300 just off their own country.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah,
And probably like the European market. But yeah, it
I
don't come
I
out
don't
here
know
till
about
September
Europe,
12th.
but that's still impressive. That's that. Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't mean like when you said that. My brain was just like. That was like. Ooh. It was like, wait, it was like, hey, wait a minute, time out.
I would love for the story of Samurai Champloo or Afro Samurai
Ooh,
to have continued, so they could have
Yes.
been the candidates.
I love Samurai
Oh,
Champloo, dog. Let me tell you, man.
Afro.
Quick story. Like, I used to, and like, and I don't know if this is the rest of the country, but this is definitely a Philly thing, right? You couldn't find anime really like mainstream. There's a few stores that sold it, so I had to go to the
Yeah.
gallery, and I had to go
Yep.
to Sam Goodies,
Yep.
and that's where I bought my anime at. And Samurai Champloo, I don't even think it hit uh US TV. So I had it for like the first few months before like the rest of the world found it. And I was so geeked. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
Samurai Champloo is always gonna be dear to my heart, dog.
Shout out to that video store at Eighth and Chestnut.
Ethan Chestnut, that's where I found my hentai at. I didn't
They
even know hentai exists until I went into that store with the homies. And
they
that
had that too. Also, shout out the spot that was up on. I want to say 15. No, maybe 15th and South. That had anime and no, like there were like spots.
Yeah. I
Spots
don't know the
and
name of it, but back
they
in the day, there used to be a kiosk in the gallery that had
yep,
all the old kung fu movies and
Yup,
anime
all the
movies.
old kung
That
oh
was
fu.
the
That's all what I'm
yeah.
hookup.
talking about. I used to go to him for my kung fu flicks,
My,
because you really couldn't find it nowhere else.
my homie would call him Rickshaw Rick. He like, listen, man, that's Rickshaw Rick, man. He be having all them old school Shaw
All the
Brothers
old school
Rickshaw
John,
movies,
dog,
man.
and not even the old school John, just like the kung fu flicks that didn't hit American movie theaters. Know what I
That
mean?
too, because he had Iron Monkey before anyone else.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
I
a
remember
bunch
that.
of Johns before anyone else.
That's as a matter of fact, that's where I first saw Jackie Chan's Gorgeous.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that's where I first saw that. Jackie Chan, Gorgeous. My man, Brad Allen.
That's how
shout
I
out to Ricksaw
saw
Rick, dog.
Jackie Chan's Drunken Master,
Ooh,
which is a wild because Kishimoto Copy Dog, he referenced Drunken Master in the Rock Lee and Kimimaro fight where
Of
he had to
course.
fight the Bone
definitely,
Ball.
definitely.
Oh my god! And I think that's stuff like that is what put Naruto in such a sweet spot.
Well, that's because all right, but you also it, when it's the early 2000s and your creator was raised in the 90s. Of course, they're gonna have. Yeah, I'm like, come on.
So what about Jujutsu Kaisen? Peak
Heavy,
animation. I will put this
heavy.
animation next to Demon Slayer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I would do that. Yeah.
hell
bro.
yeah.
That Sukuna versus Maharaga did crazy numbers.
Dog, do y'all know that because of that arc, Japan shut down its yearly Halloween party in Shibuya?
Mm,
Yeah,
mm.
That's like y'all hoes gotta
that's
stay home
a
this year. We go to Hokkaido or one of them. Shibuya is done this Halloween. Cause we
that's a
will
whole
shut
different
y'all.
level. Like, y'all got to chill out. Y'all got. We gonna shut
Whole
this
nother level.
whole section down because we don't trust y'all. We don't trust y'all. And it's like, damn, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Like,
That's
like
wild.
that's the type of power Gege willed. Like, because of his art, the country was afraid of a copycat
Mm-mm-mm.
trying to do something during Halloween, and they shut it down.
And you know what? There's never going to me, there's never going to be another big three because no one's going to have to carry anime the same way the big three did. Like Bleach,
No,
Naruto, and One Piece
I'm gonna
did
have to.
such a strong
I agree.
They,
I
they,
agree with him, Corey. I hear your rebuttal
like
coming, but I agree with him.
the foreground that those big three laid out for everyone else to really tell their stories is really, really pivotal to what
I
anime
will,
is now.
I will argue that, but I will argue there will always be a big three conversation because there's always going to be niggas like us conversating about it. Like that, like the mere existence of this conversation will start a loop that will continue. I'm like, it'll be the next big three according to this or according to that. It, like
I think,
all fall on dust in the ground.
yeah, and I think it's because it's tough for them to go at the same time. Like solo leveling, free Ren, and Jujutsu Kaisen can all exist at the same time, but there's
So
such a
leveling,
distance from what those anime are to like be like, oh, these are the big three. It's just like, yeah, but they're not doing the same things.
First, shout out to Freeman who got jerked at the anime awards by Solo Leveling. Solo
uh,
Leveling is a great series, but compared to the story and action of compared to the story of Free Run, because Solo Leveling got better action. Compared to the story of Free Run should have won.
Mm.
That's my
yeah.
rant for this one. So
Solo leveling's visuals are just.
yeah, that's why like I give Solo Leveling because it is animation and visuals. That's like next level. But story wise, like Free Run is way better.
Solo leveling feels like the upgraded versions of getting girls in the dungeon.
Bro, yeah.
It's like, yo, this is what you could be if you gave yourself a little bit more breathing
This is
room.
what you could.
I have a question. Do you think after the next season of it, will Don Dadan be part of the conversation?
Mm.
I mean, these first two seasons go hard.
Yeah,
They go really hard.
I do need him to go back to that original theme song though. That second season should keep that.
But
He
going up a,
gets me with that shit.
I could probably say yeah, right? Because the ones they going up against are like done. My Hero Academia is done.
Okay.
Jujutsu Kaisen is done. Demon Slayer is done. Attack on Titan done
Hmm. Still got One Piece.
forever. Forever.
So I got
We
a
had
different
One Piece.
question.
Is One Piece
You
gonna
have
be the next above it all?
Like Dragon Ball, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think One Piece
yeah,
is going to
yeah.
take his going. Luffy's going to take his seat next to Goku in the pantheon of above the talk.
It's
Okay.
unavoidable because One Piece has been the most constant anime at this point.
Yes.
And the moment Naruto had the kid, that shit fell off. So
But it can be an even different conversation piece because it means like, yo, that Naruto closed.
right,
Kishimoto was just like, yo, I want to do a whole different story, and they just like, no.
like so Dana Dan could possibly enter the chat as the next big three because a lot of the great animators is they done.
So do you have a big three of all time?
No,
Mm.
I can't say that.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's hard. I could say I have a Mount Rushmore, but I don't know about the big three.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm thinking not even none of the new school stuff, but the stuff
Right.
that we grew up watching. Know what I
Of
mean?
all time. Of all time.
Like
My
like
big
Dragon
three
Ball.
would have to be
Uh,
Gurren Lagann.
I knew you were gonna say Girl Lager. I do
Oh
it.
my
I'd have bet money on
god.
that.
Oh my god, bro. I can't help it. Girl Logan,
Dailies.
fully coolly.
Boo. I hated Fooly Cooley.
What? What do you
Hot
mean?
take. Fooly Cooley's trash.
Wow.
You just couldn't.
Trash.
Your brain just couldn't let you have fun with Fooly Cooley, could it?
Duh. It couldn't. It couldn't. The
It's so
moment this
good.
nigga hopped out this nigga head and pulled the guitar out, I was done. I like, what is this?
Fire. Fire.
And I believe I watched the whole season on Adult Swim, and I hated it. I hated it. Fooly Cooley's trash forever.
Yeah, I think which is probably like a trigger testament, but it's like fully coolly Goran Lagann, and I'll say Kill a Kill.
That is a controversial list. I mean, that's your
Bro,
personal, but that's a controversial list right there, dog.
that is an interesting list.
Yeah.
I would say bro, there's such a caveat. Like the breathing room to have all badass cast and just strong ass female characters devastating the land and destroying the shit out of each other on fighting in space, fighting at sea. Every level is just fucking it's epic. It's epic.
Okay. My Mount Rushmore would be Dragon Ball Z,
Hmm.
uh, Gundam.
No series, just Gundam specifically.
Yeah, just Gundam.
That's
You
valid. That's
cannot
valid.
you cannot mention like a specific series.
Touche.
Fourth, if I had to. Uh, I want to say, yeah, I'm gonna still go Samurai Pizza Cats.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah, because it was something so stupid and absurd, but I had fun with it.
Do you have any specific scene from Samurai Pizza Cast that still sticks with you to this day?
When all three of them was having trouble, and it was the first time they ever called for backup, I didn't know it was more of them. Yo,
Mm.
it's like six of these things. They called for
We
backup.
gotta
I
see
was
you
like,
find that scene and put that in here.
like they had to call for backup, and it was just like, wait, y'all got homies? Y'all got it's like it's a big ass pizza cat that got his own pizza spot. He got the signal. His shit turned into a gun and shot him towards them. I'm like, yo, well, y'all, I did not know they had homies. It was just,
Mm.
Like my big three, honestly. And I've been thinking, listening to yours, and I gotta go Dragon Ball because it's just an
Okay.
impact it had on me growing up. Like
Mm-hmm.
I think Dragon Ball was the first anime that I originally seen,
Yeah.
and it just sucked me in and never let me go. Uh, and then it would probably be Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay.
I could listen to that theme song every single day. I even catch myself singing it out of nowhere, dog.
I think Yu Yu Hakusho specifically is like the playbook for edge lord writing.
Yeah, it is because like that's where like Sasuke come from. You come from
Yep.
Hiei. So, I mean, like, and my third, that's a hard one, but it would probably be Cowboy Bebop.
Mm.
Like those three are like I could watch those three every day. Damien, are you going to sound off on your big three? La blue girl, la blue girl, la blue girl. If you haven't seen The Blue Girl, I suggest you go watch it right now with your family and sound all the way up.
With your family is wild.
Fuck.
That would be the anime to
No.
introduce your parents to. I
Uh,
couldn't even hold it.
You know what?
Dead
You gotta add
Leaves.
Shin Chan. Yes, Dead Leaves.
It's
Yes.
actually it'd be more like a 5. Dead Leaves, Shin Chan,
Yes.
Penny
Yes.
Stocking,
Yes.
Dragon Ball, and
What's the
Fooey
third one you
Cooey.
say?
Hmm?
What was the third one?
Penny and Stocking.
Penny and
Okay.
Stocking.
Have you started
Which is
watching?
out. Season 2 is
New,
out, by the way.
yeah.
I've started watching it, but me and two of my girls have been watching it together, so I'm waiting for them to not be busy so we can catch up on the last few the
Did
episodes
y'all
that
hear
released.
what this nigga just said?
Shin. Yeah.
Y'all hear this nigga said me and two of my girls? This nigga is living a fucking isekai lifestyle, dog. In real life.
Demon. Tell them how essential Shin Chan is, yo. If you
Swinging
love
sway,
anime,
the elephant way, swinging sway, the elephant way, swinging sway, the elephant way. It's still going on. That's the
It's
heartbreaking
still
part
going
about it.
on. That
it's
has been the longest
essential,
running anime
yo.
ever.
It's never getting dubbed in English again, and it breaks my heart.
It's it's Shin Chan our version of like Sesame Street. That's wild.
My heart.
Hilarious.
I have come to love Shinchan. I hated it when that first came out too.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Huh.
because I was an action anime fan.
So I got another question.
So like Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon.
Demon came in and he said Dead Leaves was at the top of his list. So do you guys have a big three of anime movies?
Ooh.
I
Ooh.
do I do not.
Ooh. Ooh.
It would Akira,
Mm,
uh Dead Leaves,
mhm.
and I can't think of it right now. But almost anything from Mobby Studios, but
Julie.
the people who put out Kiki's delivery service,
Yeah, Studio Ghibli.
yeah, Ghibli. Almost anything from Studio Ghibli.
Right. I'ma say the Digimon movie.
Which one?
I think there's only one, right? No, there's more than one, but they combined them.
Yeah.
Technically, it's only one.
Yeah. Digimon movie, Summer Wars.
Huh.
Summer Wars.
Huh.
He reaching a crate for that one.
Yo, fucking Love Machine was my fucking aliens for a while. No words, only smoke. That's all I have for you.
Digimon
Shout
movie,
out.
Summer
Shout
Wars.
out. Shout out to Mike.
Hmm.
You're not
I
gonna
gotta
add
say
Dead
Sword
Leaves to
of the
that?
Stranger.
Ooh.
Sword of the Stranger is so good.
Yes, it is. Very
It's
much.
so good.
Very much.
Uh, Robot Carnival. Um, ooh. Ooh. Vampire Hunter D.
Okay.
Vampire Hunter D had a movie?
Yes. and trying to think of the name. Uh, Shit. Screw it. I'll just go with my alternate. Howl's Moving Castle.
How's Moving Castle was amazing. I mean, like I say almost anything by Studio Ghibli, dog, could be added anybody's list.
Classic. Chef's kiss.
Yeah.
I'm still avoiding Grave of the Fireflies to this day.
Oh yeah, that's depressing.
Let me ask y'all: is there an official face of anime?
Pikachu.
That's a good answer. Hard too.
That's a great answer.
He's literally honest trailers said this years ago, and it's painfully accurate. Pikachu is Japanese Mickey.
I'm gonna say the Chimera of Fullmetal Alchemist.
You just say Winnie? I think I'm trolling right now, Corey. I think he's trolling.
But be honest, yo, like everybody knows it. Everybody like you'll still hurt to this day.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like you're not wrong, but
he is wrong.
It's an evil answer.
He's wrong. He's wrong.
I'm not gonna lie.
He's wrong. Why?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I expected that answer from Demon. Like that, that's what really threw me off. Because I'm just like
people don't fuck with Shell Tucker to this day, yo.
Yo, it will always be too soon. People go as Shao Tucker and his daughter to cons. People look at him too soon.
I'll be wanting to swing so bad. I remember one time we went to, I forget which convention we went to, but we went. I saw he actually had his little daughter dressed up as the dog, and I'm just like,
it was at Fan Expo.
That's savage.
I went and asked him. I'm like, dude, is her mom in the picture? Because that's
it was the Fan Expo that just passed.
Yeah.
Is her mom in the picture? Because if she is, y'all need to be divorced. This is not okay.
Right, like I'm pretty sure that little girl didn't know that she was who she was going to ask. You know what I mean? She was going to go to the con with dad, and dad like, I got you.
You know who I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say Yamcha.
You trolling.
Like, of course, Goku would be like, yo, you can't drink of Dragon Ball without Yamcha just in the cut suffering.
Yamcha is the face getting folded.
Yamcha
the Cyberman is wild.
Is like the cuck of anime, dog. Oh. Like, you want to have that conversation, that's something different. But Yamcha is officially the cuck of anime.
What in the coconuts in Barbados?
I mean,
you know what? We gotta have a different conversation about.
He is. Vegeta came.
The big three fandoms.
Henchmen to kill him, and then he started blowing out his girlfriend's back.
Dog, to lose your girl to the nigga that came and ransacked your home, and then like he ain't even kill you. He had one of his little niggas do it. And then he comes back and like Demon said, and just take your girl from you.
All the love stories in Dragon Ball need to be questioned. Except for Gohan and Fidel, Everything's just like, yo, what was the cock? What was the cock? Like, that nigga can fight. That's all it took.
Like Yamcha went on to become a baseball player, dog. Like he was done. He was done with fighting.
He's still Yamcha. He's just like, yo, I can't never be a Z warrior, but I can still win at other ways.
Yeah, baseball. He stopped fighting. He don't even do like a minor martial arts tournament because then he'll
No,
have to
he's
compete.
done. He's
Then
like,
he'll
I don't
compete with people
need the stress.
like Krillin and Hercule who can't fucking fight.
Here's the funny thing to me. After they broke up, right? It's gonna sound so fucked up. You ever think that Yamcha make Pearl turn into Bulma?
Savage. Savage.
Yes,
because he's a cuck, and that's something a cuck could do. Yes, without question.
Savage.
Horrible.
Man, flags on the play. Flags on the play for everyone.
Because I'm just like,
You gotta think about it. Yep.
Because you know why? In my head, I was thinking about how fucked up Homelander was when he had that dude make himself look like Meredith Stout. And then in my head, then I was just like, Yamcha probably does that with Pearl. I'm like, and then I was like, oh no. Yamcha
No,
probably-
yes.
So I just had a question, right? Does that mean that out of the actual big three, Naruto has the clearest love story?
Yes.
Yes. Because Luffy don't have one.
Yo, Luffy has no time for these hoes
At all. And fucking what's the name from Bleach? He just dancing around Horihime like he don't know what he want to do with Shorty. He don't know what he want to do with Shorty.
Yeah, Naruto's love and that really,
Naruto was just like, yo, you trying to do this? And Naruto was just like, hey, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yes. Yes, Naruto has the only love story.
They had a movie for their marriage
Like
and
the-
everything.
And most
Yeah.
likely the kinkiest marriage.
Yep.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. I mean, I don't want to go there because that's some Amerime at the dark type stuff. But y'all can only imagine what goes on in that bedroom. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying. Fuck yeah.
As fucked up as that is, it makes me think of this meme myself from when Jiraiya died.
And
then the fall came back.
Manhattan treatment.
And the frog was just like, the nigga is 6 people. The nigga is 6 people.
well, everybody, it looks like our time is at an end today.
Yeah, because this conversation want to go somewhere else.
I tried to keep it light.
Subscribe to our Patreon for Amerime After Day.
Yo, I want to start doing those conversations. Subscribe to the Patreon for Amerime at the Dark. We're gonna have some content we can have on YouTube and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, because shit. Well, folks, we want to thank you guys for sitting and talking with us. Who's your personal big three?
Who is your personal big three? If you can't think of 3, give us your Mount Rushmore of anime.
Yeah, definitely.
But with that being said, we want to thank you for all of our listeners out there who are listening on whatever they're listening to their podcast on. We appreciate you. And for our folks out there in YouTube, hey, how you feel? How you doing? Are you subscribed? You can watch us, but we also need to subscribe. So make sure you hit that bell icon and hit subscribe so you can get updated on anything and everything from right here at Amerime Media.
Though one of our posts has over 150,000 views.
Cool.
Imagine if every one of y'all subscribe.
How about
Can you know that would change our lives?
Yo, that'd be awesome.
Oh,
Super fire.
That would be great. That would be awesome. So
I need y'all help so I can afford more cream cheese sandwiches.
I'm running out of cream cheese.
you know,
Tough
he,
times.
you know, he ended up spending half of that on an art supply that he really didn't need.
Hey man,
And then,
inspiration carries me.
Y'all
It's
need
the best excuse I got.
so we can get this parlay up and on and popping.
but seriously, folks, again, I want to thank you for checking out the Amerime Junkies podcast here at Amerime Media. We'll see you next time. For those out there listening on wherever you listen to your podcast, please download, comment, and let us know what you think. We do like to look at that stuff. And for YouTubers out there, hey, the comment section, do your thing. We like to answer questions, so don't be afraid to ask. I'm Corey Salt Jew Floyd. Then you got the Boss of Bosses, Comic Boss.
Gang, gang.
Then you got Night Sparks, and last but certainly not least,
What
we
it
got
did.